Hi, my name is Muhammad Rusydi bin Rasin. Matric number 158598, group 35 for LSP300. Never have I ever been cheesed off by just a simple question. Well, yeah, I believe that most of us had encountered a triggering question before. The question that they ask may seem appropriate to them, but in our point of view, it is a very unpleasant thing to hear. For instance, some people had the audacity to ask about personal things such as why are you still single? Or why won't you be more like your successful brother? With just some random lines of words, it could ruin our mood for the whole day. So, my topic for today is what do you wish people would stop asking you? I will give a few examples of what question I usually get. Let's start with the most frequently asked question when people met me, which is the question about my shaky hands. They would most likely ask if I am scared, or even worse, things that I have a health problem called the Parkinson's disease, which is a brain disorder that leads to shaking, stiffness, and difficulty with coordination. Well, the truth is, I actually have social anxiety. It is not very serious, but I will feel very anxious when I meet people in just a normal meeting. And it gets worse if I found myself in a very large social events, such as in a school competition, like that. Even during a family dinner, my parents thought that I am malnourished because when I am holding the spoon, my hand is still shaking. This question does not bother me much, but it is quite annoying to explain to people about it. So, most of the time, I would just tell people that I am nervous. It may seem absurd, but mental health do exist. Next, I have a very soft personality. You can see it just from hearing my voice. Instead of playing football in the evening, I prefer to cook and bake because when I was a little boy, I liked to help my mother in the kitchen. However, this type of things is a very problematic issues because I did not fit in the today's society so-called stereotype, which is a boy should always act manly. I tried to be like that, but I am just born soft. All through my growing up phase, I had always been asked, why can't you speak like a man? Or play football with the boys during PE? Even I had gotten an insult from others for being soft. Like, come on, it is approaching 2022. This type of toxic masculinity thinking should be disposed of. We should never judge other people based on their appearances. To the others that have been going through what I have felt, please don't ever feel ashamed of yourself. For the last one, I think that this question may be familiar with all of us, but all of it is this question may be familiar with all of us, which is what result do you get on your big exam? Hmm. In my opinion, this is the most annoying question. Even if I answer this question, some will eventually compare my result with other people, especially amongst our auntie, which they think it is a compulsory to them to do this kind of thing. It is not appropriate to do this. As an example, people will think that they are more superior than others if they beat them in a certain thing such as their exam result or a competition. This will always affect other people by making them feel lesser of themselves compared to other people. That is why we should always be aware of our own words and actions. In a nutshell, this kind of things about people questioning you regarding a sensitive issues, it will always act as a constant reminder of a bad memory. You really can't escape from this situation. So instead of feeling down of yourself, try to find a silver lining in those hurtful reminder. Uh, it can make us be even stronger and also be a better version of ourselves. Remember to always be kind and when answering this silly question, because at the end of the day, they are just probably want to start a chat with you. Thank you. That's all.